Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my two foci. So I've already did my first construction here on this page, and I don't remember if he said this or not, but I believe he said that we have to use the same distance for a line. So I measured this with a ruler, and I'm just going to transfer it onto my next paper because there's not enough room on this sheet. And then I'm going to draw the two foci slightly closer because that's as big as I could, as skinny as I could make the ellipse on the last page. So the last page, they were 6 boxes apart. I'm going to make them 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I'm going to copy the line here onto the same distance. I'm just going to mark the points so that it's easy for me to place the compass. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out the maximum length that the ellipse goes from each foci. So here's one. Here's the other. Okay. And what I've just done is I've taken the length of this line, and then I've just extended it from each foci on this axis, on the horizontal axis, and I've done that for both foci, and those are the wide points of the ellipse. All right. So then I take from this point again, and then I make it about half, which is 6 boxes. I think that was 7 centimeters. I mean, this original line. And then I mark it here on the added difference line, and then I just take that distance, and then I mark it on the upper half and the lower half of the first foci. I do the same for the second foci. Alright, now these intersections do not mean anything. The only intersections that matter is the intersection between this line and this line that I'm about to make, which is this distance. I then take this, and because I can tell that this line, I remember that this line was made from this foci because of the angle of the arc. I then mark on this one because they have to add up to each other on opposite foci. And then I do the same thing with the bottom line. All right. Okay. And then I've got the first 2 points on this ellipse. Oh well, these are the first 2 points. These are the second 2 points. All right. And then I copy the same thing from the other foci using the other line. All right. And then I mark those 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, these points are not points on the ellipse. And then I come back here and I make a slightly larger line starting from left to right. And I'll do each half box. My grid paper is very large, that's why I use each half box. And then make another line there. And that line is so that I can measure from this edge of the distance line so that I can get the half length. Not the half length, the other, so that it's always the distance between the two foci points is always equal to, so this, which is, okay, well, wait, one more, let me just say that better. Okay, so this is the first line I drew with the dots I've already got. So this is this distance from here to here, plus this distance, alright, from this dot to this foci, to this dot to this foci. So the distance added up between this dot and this foci, and the same dot and the other foci will always be the length of this line, no matter which point it is on the ellipse. That's the part of the definition of an ellipse. I'm just reiterating. Now for the second line, just keep repeating until you've got a sufficient, ellipse-shaped marks. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to do 2 more lines, let's say, and then I'll That'll end the video. Okay, in case anyone gets confused, I'm not sure. And then I take the other distance. Oh, and then I take the larger distance. And I get it up. This one. That's the mark. That's the mark. Switch foci. That's the mark. That's the mark. Alright, mark the 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it will slowly form a ellipse. And this ellipse will be rounder than the last ellipse because the foci are closer to each other. The closer they get, the more circular it gets. Farther away they get, the more elliptical it is. Alright, that's it. Just continue repeating, and then thank you very much.